Diane Dayton with Cool Jazz Cafe. We're at the 27th annual Boscov's Berks Jazz Fest in Reading, Pennsylvania, in the beautiful Doubletree by Hilton. Catching up right now with amazing vocalist PhilPerry. It's good to see you again, Phil.
Good to see you too, Diane. How you been? Good?
Yes.
Good.
You?
Good. Busy?
Of course.
But not as busy on the road as much as busy at home.
Okay. And what are you doing at home that has you busy?
I'm starting a recording facility in the bedroom that became vacant when my oldest son left home.
Ah, okay.
So I'm gathering equipment and assessing information about certain pieces of equipment that I feel will assist me in keeping my quality level the same, even though I'm in my bedroom recording.
That's going to be great. That's going to be great to have that there, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised how many times you roll over in the middle of the night and you think you're getting ready to go to the bathroom, and then all of a sudden a lyric will come to you and you reach for a pad and you remember that you didn't have a pencil. Mm-hmm. And by the time you find the pencil, half the idea is gone.
Oh, right.
So the closer proximity I have between laying it down and not laying it down, I want to be as close as I can get.
Absolutely. So that's going to be your playroom, right?
Well, yeah. I think Lily has already kind of reserved herself to the fact that there is going to be a red light in that room, and if it's on, she can't enter.
Okay. All right. Your latest CD, Breathless. Let's talk about that. Tell me more about how that came about.
Well, this record I wanted to do a little different. And the difference is, rather than being the focus of the album, I wanted to be a part of the process as it was going on. Not to the degree that it required me wearing many hats, just to the degree that I was singing other people's compositions, and I needed to get back in touch with why I loved it. When you wear a lot of hats, you lose objectivity. I just wanted to be who I am and trust the people that I've been making music with for 10 albums now.
Right, right. And talking about why you love it. Why do you love it?
Nothing I've ever done makes me feel like making music. Making music makes me feel like I contribute to people that I don't know.
You do. Absolutely. Yeah. And you've been doing it for a while.
This is my 48th year. In 2019, as we were talking before he pushed the magic red button, I'll be celebrating my 50th year in the music industry.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
But you know, the oddity of it is, to everyone else it seems like a long time, but it doesn't seem like it's been that long to me. I guess it's because there's so many things I haven't done yet. Yeah. You know?
I think you always have a song in your heart.
I do. I just try to figure out the right way to say it so everybody else gets it like it hits me.
Yeah. And how do you do that?
Be open to the music. Be more concerned about being a part of the process than the focus of the process. And the two mesh well and create magic with one another.
And that's the magic that's so beautiful that we see on the stage, the way you connect with the audience.
Well, I've been doing this so long, I'm trying to think of the right way to say what I'm trying to say. When I started in the industry, it was what I did. Over the years, it's become who I am.
When did that change? What made that change?
I think getting married and starting a family and believing that the talent God gave me would make a way for me and my family, and resting in that and believing in it to the extent of not worrying when I didn't have a gig. I knew something was coming. He just hadn't worked it out yet.
Yeah. You've played a lot of different places with a lot of different types of audiences.
Right.
Is there anything that sticks out to you in your mind that maybe when you went in, you didn't know what to expect and you were kind of surprised? With the reception of an audience?
I never thought when I was in the studio that what I was leaving the studio with everybody would get anyway. I'm just surprised that over the years, they seem to get so much more than what I gave them credit for getting anyway.
Ah, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How when you write a lyric, if you're a composer and a lyricist, if you write a melody, you know the harmonies that you're going to put under the melody to support the melody. As a lyricist, you know what you want to say, but it's like being an author. It requires character development. Okay? Now, big time authors, male or female, they have 400 to 600 pages to do that in. I only have 4 minutes.
Yeah.
So I had to try to be poignant without being sappy.
Right.
And that's a kind of a fine line to walk. But over the years, what I'm most surprised about is how much younger my audience is getting.
Okay.
It's like the people my age played my music in the holidays when all of the family was there. And now I'm seeing their children or their cousins or other family members that remember what they heard when they were at the family function and that I did it when they inquired about it. And now they have an opportunity to come. And when they speak to their relatives about it, their relatives positively reinforce them coming to see me. There was a girl yesterday when I was going to sound check, and she stopped me. She said, "Mr. Perry, my mom told me to come and see you." I said, "She did?" She said, "Yeah." She said she wanted me to know what a man that was speaking from the heart sounded like.
Well, you do. You definitely speak from the heart.
It's the only way I know.
Yeah. And it really resonates with us, and I know it does with me. It's just magical.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
How could I not be joyous and that joy become infectious when at its origin I'm doing what I love to do?
Yep.
Well, how can anything bad come of that?
Right. Well, I think you approach life like that too.
I try. I'm human. I make mistakes like everybody else. All you have to do is hear. My phone is in my jacket. Well, you can call Lily and find out how human I am.
Right. Okay, yes.
But I've always felt like I had a blessing that other people didn't get. And to whom much is given, much is required.
Yes. Well, when you're not playing and performing or creating, what do you like to do?
I like to watch sports.
Okay.
I'm a big football and baseball fan. I'm originally from the St. Louis area, so I grew up watching the Cardinals and the Blues, and early on the St. Louis Hawks. They were the basketball team. And my dad always tried to cut out a little money and a little time to take me to certain things. So I grew up loving sports, and when I was in high school, I played a little bit. I played a little baseball and I played a little football.
Right. And I bet when you're watching, you're passionate about that too, aren't you?
Yeah, my wife would tell you that I talk to the television like I expected to talk back. But I'm really talking to either one of the players or the referees, especially in basketball.
Oh yes, I can understand that.
Honey, you don't know. Sometimes Lily will see that I'm turning the channel to the basketball game, and she'll say, "Well, I see what you're getting ready to do, so I'll be back in about an hour, maybe by halftime."
Okay.
So take your time.
Right.
The game is on.
Yeah.
It's all good.
It is all good. And it's all good when we spend time together. And I've so totally appreciated you taking some time today.
I always make time for you. You know I do.
I know, and I'm so glad you do.
I always make time for you.
Yeah, you do. Thank you for sharing your passion.
You're welcome. Anytime.
Yeah, you are just magnificent, and thank you, and I'm so glad the audience is growing too.
I'm just one of many. I just still love what I do,
Yeah.
and I'm blessed to have people still want to hear it. So for all of you out there that have supported me throughout the years, thank you. I love you. God bless you. Peace to you.
We love you too. We're coming to you from the Berks Jazz Fest.
Inside.